Vikes, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Lila, and these are your morning announcements.
Tomorrow is Pi Day, and funds are being raised for Berry Food Bank. VTV has interviewed one of the possible pie in the face victims, Miss Calhoun.
I'm with Miss Calhoun, one of the nominees for Pi Day. Why did you nominate yourself?
I just think the cause is good for feeding Berry Food Bank, and my class is also doing client days tomorrow, and they're allowed to bring in canned food for Miss Wiening's class, and I figured what else? If I get a pie in the face, I have a class I can come wash my hair and clean up after, so nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
CAF today.
Attention all jazz band members, there is important rehearsal today after school. Please be there as there are only 2 practices left before Georgian Bay Regional Music Fest, and you must pick up your field trip permission form. That's jazz band rehearsal after school today.
Attention anyone who is interested in joining track this year. There will be a practice in the main gym at lunch from 10:50 to 11:20 a.m.
I repeat, anyone wanting to do track and field this year must attend practice at lunch today in the main gym from 10:50 to 11:20. See you there.
Attention all girls rugby players. Today's practice has been changed and will run from 2:45 till 4:30. Please pass on the message to team members if you see them.
Here's another reminder that tomorrow a few teachers will be taking a pie in the face to aid Berry Food Bank. We all thought Miss Mills was too nice to get pied, but she has put the myth to rest.
Hi, come on in. I think you're here to talk about raising money for the food bank. So there's a pie in the face contest. And you know, Miss Wiening and Mr. Cobbett said to me yesterday that I was too nice to win the contest. And I just think that's not true. I want to win the contest. I'm not that nice. You know, I give students the evil eye when they come in late. I harass students when they're absent. Did you know that I go to the slaughterhouse? I go to the slaughterhouse and get lamb hearts and lungs for my class to dissect. I orchestrate the fetal pig dissection. That's not very nice. And I use my bare hands. I enjoy being mean to Ben Allen. That's not very nice. And most of all, I want to beat Mr. Kedzorski. That's not very nice either. I mean, he goes on and on about how physics is better than biology. So not true. Of course, we know that they're both better than chemistry. You know, he likes to yell at students. I yell at students. You know, he uses big words like obsequious to confuse Mr. Hunter. That's not very nice. You know, he prances around in his tie-dye lab coat acting like the prince of the science department, while the rest of us have to use just plain old white lab coats. I mean, really, who wouldn't want to beat Mr. Kedzorski? So, science colleagues, put money in my jar so I can beat Mr. K. Any former students or current students that I have, spend $1 and get a ballot so that you can put a pie in my face because I want to win. I'm not that nice. And finally, Miss Wiening and Mr. Cobbett, you owe me some money in my jar because you know what? I'm not that nice.
Donate a loonie in the CAF today at lunch, and make sure you are on hand tomorrow to watch these teachers get their just desserts.
Tabs, tabs, tabs. Make sure to bring in your pop can tabs and drop them off in the CAF to help Matt raise his goal for his wheelchair.
If you missed today's broadcast because you were too busy dreaming about pies, check out our Twitter and YouTube at Viking TV Berry.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Lila, and these have been your morning announcements.